Yeah, okay, everyone's ready.
Is everyone ready? Including the chat. Are you... Just make sure, put a little measure. Are you ready, guys?
Shut up, woman. I think we're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a terrible stream for terrible people. And we're officially fully into the new year, and everything's gone to shit. But, oh, we need to pause you. You shut the fuck up. And, yeah, but we're not going to talk about that. You know what I'm talking about, and what the fuck is there even to say? Jesus Christ. Anyway, what good things have we... Has anybody had a good start to the new year? Has anyone had anything reasonably decent happen and not fucking a bit terrifying? Let's set that to live chat so that we all see it. I mean, this is how bad things are going. I'm not on the whiskey today. Well, I am. I actually have a glass right here. But been experimenting with wines with Madame Asic to see if we can find something delicious. And she also needs someone who will drink more wine than her when she wants a glass. Because otherwise the bottle all goes in her and then she gets absolutely fucking hammered.
Yep.
Yeah. For a second there I thought Ursine Canine was saying, or Ursine Canine, I don't know, was saying that they had herpes. I got herpes for the new year, you know, as you do. Which honestly is quite the trick, since we're still very much in the good old lockdown phase. We said it last week, but did we say it last week? I don't think the kids were officially...
Yeah, it was just announced.
Was it announced just before... Yeah, I think it was just announced before we went on stream. But yeah, we had a full week of the kids being on homeschooling, and shockingly, and I don't want to fucking jinx it, so knock on wood, but they've actually been pretty good. Had a bit of a moment today where they were... I was much the same when I was a kid, but you know when you... if you're a bit good at maths, not even like amazing, but just good enough, that sometimes you'll look at a problem and you'll just get the answer in your head. One of the kids is like that. And it makes doing the show you're working out really fucking stressful. I get it now as a full grown person, but I understand why as a kid you don't, but I know what the answer is. Why does it matter what the fuck my working out is? I know the answer. And it's like, because...
Because it says so, that's why.
Yeah, it is almost one of those, because it's hard to explain. I mean, it's probably not that hard to explain. I could probably explain it.
I've explained it to the kids before. I'm like, it's not for you. It's for so the teachers know that you understand the question. That's what it is.
And that they know you understand how to work out similar questions that might not necessarily snap right into your head, like bigger versions of the questions. But yeah, greetings from drizzly Vancouver Island. Is it very rainy? We're surprisingly unrainy for the UK. I mean, it's weird when it doesn't rain. Oh, it's just in the downstream. I have to bail on both either way soon. Oh no! Why? Why would you betray me? You piece of crap. No offence. Just call someone a piece of shit, say no offence, they're not allowed to get mad. That's a fact backed up by science. They told us, look, if you have the answer wrong but the calculation right, you still get half a point. That is also a good way to explain it. Like, if you just made... Yeah, but if you got most of the calculation right...
But they're 7, all they care about is Minecraft. Like, you're trying to explain that, oh, you get an extra point on you do an exam. Like, they don't care.
Actually, no, one of them really fucking cares. We've had to work on getting her not to care so much about making mistakes.
Yeah.
That was... She's now pretty okay with it, but fucking hell, sometimes when she can't figure something out, it's just like end of the world moments, and it's... It would be funny if it wasn't so...
Sometimes I look
sad.
at the answer and see the problem in my head.
I
always see the problem in my head.
Yeah, I see the problem.
I look in the mirror and see the problem.
I was going to make that joke, you piece of shit. Now I know what the problem really is. Joke stealing bastard. You are the big dumb. All of the offence. Yeah, good. What up, my globetards? Not the sky. It's more like out. Because it's what out. Because when someone says, what's up, the sky, and you go, well, actually, it's not technically up, but away from the planet, and then you get punched in the face repeatedly.
Well, actually.
Yeah. But Minecraft is pretty good.
I've been playing it today.
She has. She got very confused when there was two versions.
I'm procrastinating.
Yeah. You've done some work today.
I drew a couple of pictures.
Yeah, but it's better than nothing. That's one of the things you're supposed to do. Like, she gets all up her own arse about fucking not having finished everything she could possibly do. But, like, the whole thing is to just do one thing. One positive bit of work. And you know this, and you're looking at me like, I know this, dickhead.
I've just been tired. Like, I wake up at 11, and then by 2, I just want to go back to bed.
Oh, I mean, I wake up whenever I wake up.
Today, I really wanted to nap.
Oh.
And I was like, no, I need to play a game.
Play a game.
And then that'll make me stay awake.
I really wanted to nap. I think it was on Saturday. Because you wanted to try out that Fogs game with you play as one long double dog. It's a very strange game, but it's also incredibly fucking charming. But it's also, I don't want to say that it's not boring. It's really unbelievably chill to the point where we were both about to fall asleep after playing it for about an hour. It is so fucking chill.
Oh, Tusky's here. Hi, Tusk.
Oh, no. I point with the one on the floor, then you have to pick up and then use to point, I'm assuming. What's the opposite of down? Your mum? No, I don't know. Sleeping is my favourite hobby. I'm really good at it too. Sometimes. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm fucking rubbish.
No, you're terrible at sleeping.
No, it takes me fucking
You're good at
ages.
sleeping during the day.
Yeah, sleeping during the day is piss. It's fucking irritating. Like, I spend all night just, like, I've gotten kind of over it as a concept. Like, when I can't fall asleep, I just relax. And I enjoy the quiet. And I think about random shit and whatever. But it would be really nice if I was sleeping instead of all that. And as soon as it gets to the daytime, like even if I have a random thing where I sleep properly for a few days during the night, I'll still really, really easily be able to just fall asleep at some point during the day without any effort whatsoever. It's fucking annoying. I wish I could do that at night.
Welcome to depression. Yay.
I don't think it's about depression. I think it's mostly related to my anxiety stuff and being a night person.
Yeah.
And I want to find the switch to turn me into one of those. Oh, no, to be fair, what I want is to live in a world where it's okay for me to just be up all night and sleep during the day. But we're still not there yet. Although, I reckon...
If we could send the kids to night school, that'd be amazing.
It sounds really weird, though. Like, people would give you really weird looks. Like, my kids go to school at night.
Yeah, but they're morning people, so it's not really fair on them.
Yeah, it's not fair on them to make them have our sleeping pattern.
5 o'clock in the morning, they're like, hello, and shouting.
It's very annoying being night people and having kids who are very, very, very... They are up at, like, 6 on the dot. It's very rare for them to be asleep longer than me. And so you get up in the morning and they've already been up for fucking hours. And thankfully we've just given them this routine so they can sort them, like on a school day, they just get everything sorted. They make their own breakfast, they get the uniforms on, they brush their teeth, they do their hair, they do the whole 9 yards on their own. And thank fucking Christ, because it means that I can just get up about half an hour before I actually have to take them to school, figure out where my brain is, quickly make them some lunch, and then we're fucking off. And yeah, so when we have homeschooling, it's basically a holiday for me, since I work from home anyway. Oh, a night person ducks. Okay. I'm a night person, get it?
Yeah.
Because I'm a knight.
Yeah. Kill me.
I've been trying. You just won't die.
Oh, is that why you started me on a new wine?
Well, I'm trying to kill you with wine.
Yeah.
That would take a lot of fucking wine.
Yeah.
Unless I could probably get you to do something really stupid when you were drunk.
Probably.
You are a very silly person when you're drunk.
Yeah, I am.
But...
I don't know. Depends what I'm drinking.
Yeah, it depends if it's one of the sad drinks or the angry drinks.
Yeah, angry drinks. Or the crazy drinks.
Shots. We don't do.
I'm not allowed shots.
She is not allowed shots. When I'm very drunk, I turn into a dick. When she's very drunk on shots, like a dickhead. Like, oh God, fuck's sake, you am the monster. And yeah, that's why you don't do shots anymore. I mean, everybody has a drink that turns them into a dick, I think. Mine is just too much.
Little sick children, cute or scary? Both.
They're cute.
They're very
incredibly fucking lanky.
And very sneaky. They keep jumping up next to me.
Oh, stealthy.
And usually she's got a really wide eyes and a big smile, and I just see it in the dark, like, oh God.
Being awake for over 24 hours is not uncommon for me. Oh, you're just not a sleeper. Stop trying to hide it. Stab her already. There's a penis joke in there somewhere.
Of course, Jack Bauer would say that.
I thought Jack Bauer would get the wire off of a lamp or something and start using it to electrocute people. Do you know what? You say twins are they're actually really good kids. They've got some minor issues, but they're great.
They're really funny as well.
They're just very, 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 very energetic, and it can be
like today, one of them kept saying about doing a maths question, and she went and voila.
Oh yeah, she explained her how she answered the question, and at the end of it she said voila. And I was in here and I absolutely pissed my pants laughing. It was just so funny. Don't know where she got that from, but I absolutely love it. Give you a shot of Jack. I mean, what am I having at the moment? Wine.
Bean.
But also double oak Jim Beam.
Bean.
I know that people...
It's not beam, it's bean.
Oh, are we going back to this? Your inability to say the word being.
Being.
Have we brought this up on stream? I'm not sure we have.
I don't know, but yeah, I think we did last week.
But she can't... She writes it. It's in her scripts. She will write. And he was bean like a jelly bean. He was bean a dickhead.
I don't write bean as in... I know what a bean is. I just get bean as in something that has already happened, and bean as in like an entity.
Okay, I'm not saying... But
I get them mixed up.
I'm saying the pronunciation. But the spelling
it's
of...
both bean. Oh, God.
But it's being. But what do you think being is? Explain to me what the word being means to you.
Being?
Yeah, being.
Being is what bees do.
A bee is being about.
Yeah, being about. It's what bees do. Bee business.
You did just say being about. So even there.
Yeah, being about.
No, you said being about.
Did I?
Yes. Oh, stupid's gonna stupid, can't fit. Oh, it would be duck dog. Oh, yeah.
My mum pronounces being as bee thing. Bee thing.
Sorry, what? Bee thing. Bee thing.
Beefing.
Someone's gonna have
beefing. That's what cows do.
Beefing.
Yeah. Beefing about.
Just beefing about, being some beef. Le boeuf, as the French say. How is this vino? Has it grown on you?
It's going straight to my head.
Yeah. Bean. 24 hours master's degree exam. Take home, open book, use any source, arbitrary complexity. What?
Thank you. Some.
I thought this was going to be about not sleeping. Jim Beam is shit. I want Daniels. This Jim Beam is okay, but I have some Bullet to the side, which is fucking lovely and way better than Jack Daniels. That shit is fucking delicious.
Beeping is what trucks do.
Beep.
Beeping.
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 And we're going to every word that starts with BE and ends with in.
Beefing is what rappers do.
That's true.
That is true.
Now, do cow rappers have beef? That's the question.
Yeah, they do. Both of them do.
Both of them. What are the names of these cow rappers? Is it MC Moo Moo?
Mr. Moose-a-lot.
Mr. Moose-a-lot. And MC Cow Noises.
MC Horns.
That's not a cow! That would be a bull!
Cows have horns.
No, they don't.
There's little ones.
Pretty sure they don't have horns. They definitely don't have big horns like, maybe it's a cow dressed as a bull. I don't know why it would do that.
Well, that would just be like a trans bull.
I guess. The Double Oak Wood-Fired Reserve sucks French ass. Look, it's going in my face and it's making me drunk. I don't know why you care. I'm mixing it with wine, so I'm being prepared for
Exactly. To bean or not to bean.
To bean or not to bean? That is the question.
MC Jerky. Fuck's sake.
Cow rappers, cowabunga. Moo pack. Oh, I like that. Methuselah. Fuck's sake. Bun Bull MC. There's the Run DMC one that works with a cow.
Emunen?
Emunen. You fucking twat. Oh my god. God almighty, this is just the worst. Welcome to the terrible stream. I hope someone walked into this and is just like, why are they saying rap?
Ah, you clory bitch. Ow.
One of the days the cat's going to learn not to jump on you and spike the shit out of you with its tiny knife hands. I don't know what Cowlevy. Like, I don't know all the rapper names, so some of these are just going to go right over my fucking head. I'm going to pour more wine because I need it in order to deal with the cow MC. I got to watch dummies try to bring down my... Oh, right, yeah. I thought you were making a joke, Illuminous. That's
what he usually does.
Yeah.
Thank you, Reverend.
Thank you, Reverend.
What is a Reverend?
Let's get rid of this terrible wine.
Alright,
Stick it in our faces. Well, that's a lot.
That is a lot, thank you.
Yeah, sorry, I'll make mine more a lot. There we go, perfect. You've got the other one in the fridge that you actually like. Snoop Cow. That's very lazy. It's not even... It's like Moop Dog. What? The Wu-Tang Clan? Yeah, I thought so. I'm gonna go with Moop Dog. I quite like that. Just got in. Have we?
Oh my god, Kanye West. Oh fuck me. Kanye
West. That's pretty good.
Insane cow posse. So fucking dumb.
I just like insane cow posse because it makes it so much worse. I just noticed notorious MOO.
Oh, fuck.
Wagwan? Jacob. I am much excited. Will soon be no longer the homeless. That's not oh fuck. That's oh awesome.
Oh, no longer. I thought you said I will be long. longer homeless. Like, they're going to be homeless for longer.
Congratulations. I know them pains. Homelessness is not a fun time. Even if you're able to couch surf, it's fucking absolutely awful. And that was my level of homelessness, was couch to couch to couch to couch. Many couch, occasionally shagging some random bird effectively. And then I met Mrs. Sick, and we slept on someone else's couch together.
Yay! And
It was that or live with your dad, and I didn't want to live with your dad, so we ended up finding something. But Graz, I'm really happy for you, mate, because yeah, homelessness fucking sucks. It just makes everything so much fucking harder than it needs to be. Moo Cool J, Mootorious Thugs.
Oh my god, I like big udders, and I cannot lie.
I was gonna say, yeah, me too, and then I went,
oh,
no.
Fuck, Jersey Hendrix, Jesus Christ. No.
I don't get that one.
Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, he's not a rapper.
I know he's not a rapper, but
Now we're just taking any fucking band. Now we can, instead of the Beatles, it's the Cows, which is incredibly fucking lazy.
I was
of me.
listening to Jimi Hendrix today, actually. I like Jimi Hendrix.
My fucking Facebook banner for the longest goddamn time was a giant Jimi Hendrix staring across a field which had a series of
hair bales.
violet coloured bales. And it just, every single fucking time I looked at it, it made me like, it was the one thing that made Facebook tolerable. If I use YouTube Premium and download your vids to watch later, does it affect the views? I have no idea. I'm assuming that downloading them has some contributive effect, but I have absolutely... You'd have to ask them. Funnily enough, they don't really tell me how their fucking system works. They're very terrible. The Beatles.
Beef tools.
No, someone says Beatles. Oh. Now we're just going with bees. We've come right the way back round to being.
It might be giant cow.
They might be giant cows. System of a cow. Oh, I like that one. Metallic cow. For fuck's sake. How long have we been doing? Like 10 solid minutes of just making cow puns and cow/music puns. This is fucking ridiculous. I love it.
30 seconds to moose.
Fuck you. Oh my god, you're a terrible person and you should feel bad. God.
Milk pistol. Fuck's sake.
And that kind of works as well.
It's really good.
Fuck cows. I've not heard of that band. It just occurred to me that someone might not like cows. They might, like, I know of someone who's genuinely terrified of cows. Although my other experience of someone and cows is a friend of ours' kid. The friend, and the kid were on a bus.
Oh, yeah.
And the kid looked out over a field and just, like, jumped across by the ewe.
It wasn't that. The whole setup is she was really quiet because we'd been out all day and she was super tired.
She was knackered.
And she was leaning against me and it looked like she was going to go to sleep. And her eyes went wide and she pointed out the window and went, "Cows! Moo!" Really,
loud as she could on the bus.
Really loud on the bus. And I was like, Jesus Christ.
I would have gone, where? In the bus? Stop the bus! The cows in the bus. David Mooey and the spiders from Milk. Okay. I'm sorry, Moo Oyster Cult is just so...
Milk Sabbath.
I think it's better than black milk, because can you imagine having a pint of milk that's just It looks like Guinness.
I have messed with food dyes when I was a kid.
Oh my god.
I tricked my mum. I used blue food dye on milk,
Right.
and it really looks like fabric softener.
Really?
Yeah, it like really looks like
no.
fabric
I
softener.
mean, what did you do?
And I drank it in front of my mum.
Ah, I thought you got her to fucking put it in the wash.
No.
Just fill all the clothes with milk. that would be a much better.
I was drinking blue milk in front of my mum. She went, it took her a while to realise. And she's like, what the hell are you drinking?
Oh, I just found this weird blue stuff under the sink. It's delicious, though. You should try it. Tastes like milk. Oh, King Corpse, that is so fucking lazy. I'm angry at you. This is... Was that supposed to be utterly ridiculous? Because I think you fucked it up.
You just said it right.
That's just correct. And it bugs me. Milk switch engage. I do like kill switch engage. That is good stuff. Moo top. Fuck's sake. Well, you caught Mrs. Sickoff with that one.
Fuck's sake, I nearly choked on wine. Thank you.
All right, can we move away?
Beef disappears.
Can we move away? For fuck's sake. From the cow
This is it, we've got half an hour.
music crossover. It has been like 20 fucking minutes.
I know, we've got half an hour to go, so...
Oh, deaf heifer. Oh, fuck's sake. That's really good.
That is really good.
Yeah, so, what else has been happening? Let's just pretend they don't exist. They'll forget about the cow.
I'll just play a game.
Play a game?
And plan for D&D, and that's it.
Oh, yeah. We've been talking a lot about your D&D recently.
Come here.
You've got an upcoming... Are you going to play the Dragon Heist? Why are you paying attention to the cat and not me?
Because she's up to something.
Oh, ignore her. That's how we deal with the problems in this household. We ignore them. Kids starting fires. You just go, never mind. So we've had a long talk with them about fire. It's one of those things, because as a kid, I was such a dipshit when it came to fire. There is just something incredibly engaging, and I like fire. I'm not a pyromaniac, don't get me wrong. I've made my stupid mistakes and been sworn well off of fucking about with fire, but as a kid, shit fascinated me, as it does with many kids. Did you have any fascination phase with fire?
No, my sister did.
But
I didn't really care.
Did you not?
No. Like,
Fire's awesome.
it's fine. It's fire. Ooh, fire. Yeah, and that's about it.
Ooh, fire. Oh.
Oh. Yeah. It didn't really. It never really bothered me. It wasn't a thing that I was like really into. I was more into history when I was a kid. All I wanted to do was go to museums and art galleries when I was a kid. I was basically like a 45-year-old woman in a child's body.
Well, the last time... Well, it's the reason that I have some concern about the kids and fire. I lit my socks on fire as a kid. Oof. Accidentally, of course. The last time I did something really stupid with fire, I was in my late teens. And I was like nearly 20. And it's embarrassing, but I'm going to say it anyway, because it makes for fun stories. But for some fucking reason, I was like trying to be safe about it. I got a plate. No, I didn't get a plate. This is why it's so stupid. Right. I got a plastic tub. And in my brain, that was the thing that was going to be protecting the environment around it. I was trying to be safe, but I was being incredibly fucking stupid. And,
going to museums.
Fuck's sake. And, I set a thing on fire, which was fine. And then it started getting bad. And I was like, okay. And I dropped it in the plastic little bowl. little. It was like one of those takeaway dishes, and obviously the dish started fucking melting, and I was like, "Oh shit! This is the stupidest thing I've ever done." Thankfully, there was something nearby that was just like, I think it was a bottle of pop, and I went, "No, fuck it, just." Psh. And I have never fucked with fire since, because it was just one of those snap moments.
How old were you?
I think I was about 19, maybe 20. Maybe slightly older.
Usually people learn their lesson before that time.
Well, I mean, it was just the stupidest thing I'd ever done. I don't know, I was fucking bored. I lived on my own.
I'm bored, let's burn the house down.
No, I'm bored, let's fuck with fire. There's a difference. Anyway, it's been a very long time since I did anything that fucking stupid. And we've all done very stupid things of various degrees of danger. I'm stoking my fire right now. Are you using plastic protectors just to make sure? Yeah, that was just... Like, in hindsight, it was obviously incredibly thick. Like, I had plates. I had ceramic plates. Had I used a ceramic plate, I would probably still be fucking with fire now. So maybe it's a good thing that I did it in such a small way and luckily safe. But why does the image look like Lady Sick is cutting off Sick's head? You know, because she's done. She's put up with my shit for long enough. Now she's going to cut my head off.
No thanks, mate.
It does kind of look like you're about to nonchalantly chop my head off. So I quite like
really,
that.
I was going to make some new stream art. Because I'm looking at my old artwork, I'm like, yeah, I can do way better than that now.
Yeah, we'll do it. I mean, you've got that awesome fucking cyberpunk thing you did.
And I've got to procrastinate on other things instead of doing my animation
Instead of not doing your main series work, well, I guess pretend that doing more art for this is just like the furthest away from productive you can be.
I have made
and that would be useful.
Though.
Has it gone up and stuff?
Yeah, I put it up.
Oh, well, you need to tell me so I can tell people.
Well,
because then they'll buy it.
There's a new T-shirt that's up.
Yeah, but I need the link and I need to share it because otherwise nobody buys.
Everyone knows what just go on to represent and look for S.A.D. There you go.
Yeah, but they won't find your new stuff because it puts everything new at the bottom. It's very dumb.
I put it on the store, so it'll come up on the store page.
It comes up on the store page, which is fine.
Yeah, and you just go on the store page.
But you have to look through the store page, and it's usually at the bottom.
Look at the bottom of the store page.
What I tend to do is I put out a link to that specific one, and then people can actually fucking find it.
Okay.
So that's what I'll do now that I know it's up, because you didn't tell me that it was up. Thanks. But every crater caused by a 90... What the fuck is that about? Hey, can we talk about flat earths? If you want.
Yeah, of course you can. Talk about whatever you want.
Talk about whatever you want, as long as it isn't bees. And being. Because that's what they do. Need a cow print t-shirt. So cow print t-shirt, there's something appealing about that. I'm trying to think of a pun that's related to cows and appealing, but I don't think there is one. No? No, okay. Fuck's sake. I think it was a Mystique. Oh, fuck me. They're still going. I can't believe it. Although Vandin. That's good. That's good. Just ground beef. You people are terrible. It's almost like you're at the right stream for this or something. Yeah. But yeah, I'll share that link. It's a cool piece of artwork that she did basically out of pure procrastination.
Yep.
So buy it and encourage her procrastination. Or would that, if they bought your shirt that you did while you were procrastinating, would that make you do something else?
No.
Because suddenly it would be productive.
I'm just trying to avoid doing my animation as much as possible, apparently.
Is there any particular reason why?
I just look at it and go, nope. Not today.
Not today, Satan. No, it's absolutely fine because this is winter. You have S.A.D. the fact that you made it up through most of December. Like, you published in December, didn't you? Yeah, on the 17th or aroundabouts then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're both surprised you made it that far in before you got hit by the big
S.A.D.
The big S.A.D, the big S.A.D. Because it is the worst. If any of you who do suffer seasonal affective disorder, you can probably relate. People who don't suffer seasonal affective disorder or have very, very light are usually massive dipshits about it frequently. At least if they are also dipshits. Because, oh my god, your dad gets a little bit of the seasonal effect. He gets very mild.
My dad is very in denial about it, though.
But he gets quite mild ones as well.
Apparently, it's common with blokes, though. Blokes don't want to admit that they feel down and depressed. Like, he'll phone me up, he's like, yeah, I want to sell my house. And I'm like, what? I went, what?
Hi, I want to sell my house.
He's been living there for 30 years. Like, he got it.
To be fair, he lives in a really shitty location.
No, but he's
Not that it's...
He's lived there for 30 years. He owns the place. And then he phoned me up and went, yeah, I want to sell my house. And I was like, okay, I went, have you been thinking about this? Or have you just suddenly started wanting to do it? He went, past couple of days, I've been really wanting to do it. And I went, oh, okay. And he went,
for a whole 2 days? Okay, give it...
I've got an appointment to go check out a new build. And
I'm like, I forgot he did that.
Yeah. And he went to go check it out. And I had a big, long chat with him. I'm like, are you sure that it's just not escapism? Because I get massive escapism in winter. And he went, yeah, I kind of get that too. I went, maybe you just need a holiday. Not selling your house. You just need a holiday. And he's like, yeah, that sounds pretty good, going on holiday. I went, I know, it does, doesn't it? Because I really fucking want to go on holiday too in winter.
Or in general.
But my dad is in big denial about it. I have a spare light box and I want to give it to him. And he's like, oh, no, I won't bother. Once I'm up, I'm fine. I went, all you need is like 20 minutes in front of it. And it boosts you up a bit. And it just makes you feel a little bit less shit. And he's like, oh, I'll be fine. And then he'll complain constantly about how much of a mood he is in. It's the roads are so bad on winter. I hate driving in winter. And I hate it. It's cold and it's dark and he's whinging all the time. And I'm like,
shut up, Dad.
It's just,
you big bastard.
I think it's a bloke thing because he's just not in touch with his feelings.
Well, I'm perfectly in touch with my feelings. I don't have any, so, you know.
You have loads of feelings.
I have loads of so many feelings. I have touch. I can sense heat.
You can cry at soppy movies.
Hey, that's only when I'm really fucking poorly. Oh my god. The worst one for me, I think, is in Lord of the Rings. There's a scene in that where the fucking...
It's just Doug. I love my light box. I could take a nap in front of it. Yeah, I've done that before. I've been
that is so
I've been laying
beautifully.
I've been laying in front of it and fallen asleep because the light was so nice and warm, and it's just made me go back to sleep again.
Oh, this is so pleasant. I fucking hate her light box because in the morning all I hear is eyes. I have to pull the fucking diva because I bought her this fucking enormous thing because I was like, you know what? Let's just, either go big or go home. So I found this one that's really good actually, and is now 70 quid. For some reason it was £10, and I wish I'd bought like 2 or 3, but it was £10 at the time, and I thought, fuck it. It's probably bullshit at price, but apparently I got it for a ridiculously amazing deal, and it would have been fine. That would have been fine as your main one, wouldn't it?
It's alright, yeah.
Yeah. But there was that, and then there was this much more expensive one. I was like, yeah, go big or go home. It also does different colours that she's never used.
No, I don't.
But I like the feature. Well, yeah, it's mostly because it's wireless. That's your main thing, is being able to turn it on with your phone.
I need sunlight. I don't need mood lighting.
Yeah. But, it is much brighter than that, to be fair. That feels sort of a corner of the room with light. It's got the small square one, and then the big round one fills the entire room with blinding light. I mean, this thing will kill a fucking vampire as soon as it enters the room. It's pretty good. I don't want to say proud of myself, but pleased with myself for getting you something that seems to do at least some of a job.
The dad joke guy? No, we don't have Chick-fil-A in the UK.
No. Although now I want chicken.
You always want chicken.
I do like chicken. I love fried chicken. I like good fried chicken. So much shit fried chicken.
Like, they might be in major cities. It's just...
I don't think it exists at all. I just don't think it's a brand.
I've never really heard of it. There's no adverts for it. I haven't seen anything in local cities, so I don't know.
You can't get sunlight from a light bulb. No, that's not the point. It's about the lumens.
Give me the lumens.
Yeah. It's not the exact same thing, but it's better than no fucking light whatsoever. And looking outside on a big cloudy day is really fucking depressing for a person with S.A.D.
Yeah, it's just, I constantly want to hibernate, but I'm also on a schedule to be awake and do things during the day.
Mm. Ultimately, it could absolutely all be completely placebo, but if you have a placebo that works for you and you're not trying to use it to cure cancer, then it's fine. And nobody's trying to use light boxes to cure anything other than feeling like shit.
All it does is it gets rid of my fatigue for a little bit.
Mm.
And it means that I can actually get out of bed without feeling absolute, like, crap.
Yeah. You just feel mostly like crap.
Yeah.
It's a good 90% instead of 100%. Pretty much.
I don't know. I've had this for, like 15 years.
Mm.
And sometimes it's fine and I can manage it. Other times it's just really bad and I can't manage it and it's just downhill until spring. But
Vamjin makes a good point. We should treat you like a reptile and give you the UV bulbs. Bam.
It's recommended by a lot of people to go get suntan.
Yeah. Sunbeds.
Yeah, go every 2 weeks. Go for
or as I call them, electric coffins.
Every 2 weeks. A lot of places don't let you do more than two.
Do welders suffer from S.A.D? Possibly because they cover their vision. But just because you've got an arc.
But yeah, it is actually recommended to go on sunbeds. I've never been on a sunbed, so I don't fucking know.
I mean, it's worth a try, but...
I don't want to go out during Corona, though.
Well, not... I mean, you don't want to go out during winter full stop.
Mm-hmm.
You have to force yourself to go out. So, yeah. Ah, there we go. Back to where I was thinking of. No parent should have to bury their child. It's not that bit that gets me. It's that fucking asshole song afterwards where she does this really sad singing. And I was really fucking ill. And either you or I can't remember, but we had Lord of the Rings on.
Oh yeah, you cried at Lord of the Rings before. And she's doing the singing.
The singing! Yeah. It was the saddest fucking thing I'd ever heard in my goddamn life.
Yeah, but you watched it.
I know!
You watched it multiple times before, though.
I was like, this is fucking stupid!
Every time this has happened like 3 times now. We watched the episode Futurama with the dog.
Yes.
First time, you bawled like a bitch. Second time, I knew it was going to happen, so I looked towards you, and you were like trying to be manly, even though your eyes were proper welling up. And then the third time, you were ill, and you were just like, oh, I don't care.
Yeah, I'm sat there. What you didn't see on the second time is I had a fork jammed into my leg. I was twisting it slowly.
Oh, right, okay.
Control it.
And a single tear came down.
Control it. I did a sexy cry, and that was it.
Yeah, I take vitamin D as well. That probably helps more than the light does, to be
Lady
honest.
Sick would turn tangerine nightmare if she went on the sunbed. That is very true.
I wouldn't go orange, though.
I think you would.
No, because I've tanned before. And
Not in a tan bed.
Not in tan bed, but I go...
Tan beds make people purple.
I go brown when I tan, though.
I go brown as well. For a person who's incredibly shiny, I tan quite well.
My mum and my sister,
They both go red.
They burn.
They lobster.
Yeah, they lobster. Yeah, it's horrible.
It's fucking hilarious. I did a sad at that episode.
I'm starting to think I'm adopted.
Manly tears of manliness, exactly. You know, those tears came out, but they made holes in the floor because they were acidic. Or something like that. I don't know. Jurassic Park, yes.
You can have issues with winter. There's a lesser version called winter blues.
Yeah.
And
which is what everybody who is dismissive of you call it.
A lot of people get winter blues where the darker days make them. It's harder to get up during the mornings and things like that. That is normal. That is very common. Loads of people have that, but S.A.D. is very different.
It's not the same thing.
S.A.D. is seasonal clinical depression, basically. Yeah. I get really fucking depressed. I get suicidal, self-harming, and I get all the fucking crap which normal depression has, but I get it in winter only.
Only half of me tans, the other half stays pasty white. I'm assuming it's the inside of you that tans, and you just stay pasty white. I think I make an excellent sort of sun reflector for people who need to tan. But once I'm there long enough, then I just start absorbing all the sun.
Since when am I the Duchess of Tangerines? I fucking hate tangerines.
Because they want to now make you the orange woman.
I don't want to be an honorary Trump, though.
Nobody does. Mrs. Trump, thank you very much. Ever smelled singed fur? Who hasn't? Oh yeah, because you're a wolf girl. I mean, why would you even go then? That doesn't even make sense. You must be a stupid wolf girl. God damn.
I do drink a lot in winter, and that is to try and make myself feel better.
That's one of the things. The attraction to all of the vices. Bad food, bad drink. She wants to smoke all the goddamn time.
Yeah, only in winter though.
I've been very good and not given up, because it's very easy for me to just go, do you know what, fuck it, go out, get her some cigs and throw them at her, and she's like, oh, I'm mad at you, and then she goes off she comes back and she's in a really good mood, and that's the easy route, that's the easy way out. But we've not done it this year. Like, we've had a couple of years where we haven't done it, but you've had controls in place this year that have made it generally easier to deal with.
On a real note, I suffered depression to the point of suicide. What is S.A.D?
Seasonal affective disorder. If you feel worse during the winter, then you might have S.A.D.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Significantly worse as well.
People with normal depression can get S.A.D. as well. They call it double depression. You feel 10 times worse in the winter. And it's hard to diagnose if you already have depression, because you don't know if it's your normal depression or if you have S.A.D. It's mainly winter, but there's people who get S.A.D. in summer as well. They get irritable, they can't sleep, they get lots of anxiety, and they can't. Usually a telltale sign is you hate the fucking heat, you always like to be cold. And being in the sun, it makes you feel miserable,
angry,
angry, irritable, anxious, worried, scared, anything like that. You get built up and you can't sleep, and it's basically the opposite of winter depression.
Yeah.
Now some people with winter depression can get anxiety. I get anxiety. I'm up and down all the time like a fucking roller coaster. I get heights of anxiety, random spikes of mania, and then loads of fucking depression. So it's just my hormones can't regulate because I'm supposed to be hibernating.
Can I get a double depresso?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
It's a good joke though.
It is a good joke. I want that on a shirt.
I mean, that's the thing. People. There's people out there who are like, don't make jokes about. There's no more wine. It's in the fridge.
I don't want.
Can you get me some pop while you're there? You don't want more wine, even though you were just looking for more wine.
No, I've got wine burps. No.
These help a lot. Red spotty, penis boys.
It does look like a cat sticking its paw out of a bag.
Grab. I do love box cats. We've got a box cat. In case anyone is wondering, I'm not just a woo peddler. Despite my stupidity, I'm an actual psychologist. You could be a stupid psychologist, I'm sure. I've been accused of being a psychologist. Or someone who works in mental health.
I've been asked that as well. I went, no, I'm just I'm very well aware of my own condition.
Yeah. Self-awareness is probably one of the biggest steps
that was the big one.
Understanding mental health.
After I went for therapy, the self-awareness of the way my emotions go up and down all the time, that was a big thing. That was game-changing.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest part of you understanding that was, like, this is why we've said it loads of times, and I think every time it needs to come up, we'll just fucking say it. If you're in a relationship and your partner, most of the time,
oh, hang on.
Don't worry, it's just through the headphones. They can't hear it. Yeah. If your partner is generally like someone you really like, but occasionally they just act like a massive dipshit, tell them. Don't just go, well, I love them usually, and then sometimes, it's not great. They don't know. Assume that they don't know that they're being an asshole, because you didn't.
Yeah, because I have mood swings, and I can get angry for no fucking reason, and my brain just goes, you're angry because of this thing.
It picks something.
It picks a random thing that's currently happening. It could have been recently, or I just make something up on the spot because I'm angry and I need to direct that anger at something. And yeah, I very rarely get it now, because I'm like, I do get the feeling of the anger building up, but I'm like, yeah, why the fuck are you getting angry? There's no reason.
And it
goes back down again.
Combination, the best thing for both her mental health, my mental health, and our relationship was when I told her
hang on. Is that supposed to be Ron? Right.
Ron Swanson.
Yeah. Thank you, Ron.
Yeah, thanks, Ron. And oh god, you live around Bible Belt crap. I cannot imagine. Just every time someone gives you that shit, say, oh, you should go to this. He's got a crusader, so he must be very Christian. I really, really, really love it when Christians turn up to my channel and then get angry at me. There are I've got a few Christian subscribers who are reasonably okay people. I've got one or two who are massive cockends who keep, stop making fun of God. I hate it when you do that. Well, then you need to grow the fuck up, because he doesn't fucking exist and you kind of know it. I mean, every time someone says something like that to me, like, when you make fun of God, it upsets me. It's like, yeah, because you're kind of getting to the point of not believing anymore. You're upset. It's the same with you.
Mrs. C describes a typical woman. I guess, but I think it's because a lot of women, when they're having their periods and stuff, and their hormones are switching, it's not really it's not because of their hormones. It's because of the transition.
Yeah.
And that's why
strong sudden changes in your chemical makeup will fuck with you. That's how it works.
It's why PMS ends up becoming a typical thing. But some women who don't usually get PMS suddenly get PMS. So
Susie, my So just came out of knee surgery with no issues.
Yay!
How many knees has she got now?
7 knees.
7 extra knees. Yay!
Congratulations.
Forehead knees.
Ow!
Yeah, your arm knee just got bashed by my.
Ow, my elbow knee.
my a knee.
Somebody said something. Have you been tested for intermittent explosive disorder? That sounds diarrhea-y, so no.
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 She has been to the old. It was after we talked about it, and that's the thing. If your partner does something that upsets you, tell them. Because either they're going to be an asshole about it and tell you to go fuck yourself.
And then you know that
they're an asshole and leave. Or they're going to go, am I? Fuck, I don't want to be that. And then they'll try and become a better person. That's what she did, so I didn't leave. And it's as simple. If she'd have been an asshole about it, I would have probably a much more difficult life now, but, you know, good things.
Vamjin? No, that's not me. Small things don't instantly make me angry.
She gets angry and then she picks on the small things.
Yeah. It's not the small things that... It's not an overreaction to anger. It's I feel anger and then I have to put it on something because my brain doesn't like...
The anger literally comes from nowhere.
It's just a mood...
The chemicals, yeah.
I have a mood switch.
But now, you see the...
I don't really get angry anymore.
Yeah.
The last time I got angry was because Cyberpunk fucked me over. And that was like a big thing. But apart from that...
Cyberpunk didn't fuck you over. You don't understand how video games work. That's what happened. And I couldn't stop fucking laughing at you.
I know, and I was laughing as well, but I was still pissed off.
You were angry, and you knew you were being fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it just made it funnier than ever. Basically, the video game didn't explicitly tell her that when the people started shooting at her, because it said, oh, maybe be stealthy.
I have so many hormonal conditions. Yes. Hormonal. Yes.
No, he's going with hormoon.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You missed the moon.
I didn't read that one. I read that one and then... Oh, fuck me. No.
Moo.
Oh, why
that dog doesn't look like a duck. I'm upset.
Why am I here?
Why? To suffer.
Yeah, apparently.
To suffer.
Do you ever wake angry for no reason? I do. Very rarely I do, but it's usually because I've had a bad dream.
She wakes up horny way more.
I wake up horny way more because I have sex dreams a lot.
Anyway, we've got Vamjin giving you free.
Yay! Free therapy.
Free therapy online.
Never turn down free therapy.
Does that mean we have to do another hour? Oh no! Go get me some Coke.
No, fine. I'll go get my wine.
Yay! Wine therapy, best
therapy.
Like, get me 4 cans and I should be good.
4 candles.
4 candles. But that scene is really funny. I'll never be that funny, and that's what's really... Why are the cow jokes still coming up? I'm getting very upset. I'm glad Cyberpunk 2077 was shit. It is quite good. I'm still playing it. I quite enjoy it. It's the world. If you focus on it like on a really deep, basic level as just a video game, as it were, then I can see why you might be upset about it. But if you look at it as the world, and the world being the antagonist, but also a thing of great beauty, they have achieved quite a remarkable thing. Not to be really fucking pretentious about it, but I like video games and I like art. And yeah. I wasn't sure if you were going to achieve your goals. I'll get that one.
I achieve all my goals. I'm stubborn.
I thought you were going to say I achieve all my goals. I've got very few of them.
Well, I do, actually, because I don't trust myself.
Your goals are...
Wake up.
Get money. Fuck bitches.
Actually, yeah.
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
Oh, pardon me. Whiskey? But whiskey mixed with pop. Because I'm a terrible person. No, it's not cans of wine. I mean, we have occasionally bought cans of wine, and they can be perfectly palatable.
No. Bottles are boxes. That's
bottles are boxes. Boxes of bottles. Right. I've not tried this one, so...
Don't drink it all. That's well nice.
I'm not going to drink it all. I'm going to have 1 glass, and then you're going to have the other 3 glasses.
Okay.
I think that smells really nice.
Have we achieved humour?
Have we achieved humour?
Oh.
We very rarely
achieve... At least I achieved something, I guess.
You?
Ta.
And then... Et moi?
It smells so much better than the other one.
'Cause you're
200 hours in Cyberpunk. You're just driving around like I do.
To be honest, shut up, phone, you stupid bastard. Or do you want me to put that by the window so it stays cold?
Yeah.
Meow. You can take this one.
Oh, present. Thank you.
Or put it over here.
Look, you just did that for me. Thank you.
Yay! Right, we're on more wine. This one is the lime and raspberry or lime and strawberry?
Lime and raspberry.
Lime and strawberry. Rhymes. Many rhymes.
Raspberry.
But God botherers irk me. Based on their own precepts, the Almighty Creator, builder of mountains, filler of seas, lighter of stars, crafter of infinity, needs you to stand up for him. Right. Yeah, it literally makes no sense. And they'll go, oh, yeah, but you can't possibly understand the machinations of this infinite being. And I go, but if they're an infinite being, if they need me, they're not infinite. They couldn't possibly. My fucking pointless
I honestly
contribution.
think, though, that is probably one of the leftover things from how Roman paganism was like.
Oh, wow, that's really yummy.
Like, the Romans thinking, like, all the different lands have their own gods.
It makes sense in old school religions.
Yeah. Like, all these
where
different...
gods were small.
And, yeah.
And not all powerful, more importantly.
It depends on the type of paganism, but a lot of paganisms were like, gods weren't all powerful. They needed to be fed.
They were superhuman.
Some like, Celtic ones were, but the other ones, like, they needed feeding. In order to look after nature and things like that, they needed to be fed.
I think in a lot of the polytheist religions, the idea of a super god is absurdity in itself. It's
that's monotheism. So monotheism is just, oh well, God is all powerful. Like in my favourite subject, in ancient Egypt, when they decided to do he was doing
no offense, but.
When Akhenaten did the first monotheistic type religion, where he wanted Aten to be like the god of everything, he tried to outlaw any other worship, and all the people were like, no, that's not gonna happen.
No, fuck that shit. That's dumb.
That's not happening, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, but always remember, Jehovah Yahweh cannot defeat iron chariots. Can't defeat anything. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I've said it before and I'll say it again. My favourite fucking meme is you got like the Big Bang, and then you see the entirety of the universe, and then you see sort of our local sector, and then you see like the Milky Way, and then you see our bit with the sun, our entire solar system. That's the words I was looking for. And then you see the Earth next to the sun and how big that is. And then you see the Earth. And then there's Jesus and he goes, don't masturbate. And it just every time, it's like, yeah, that's it though. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Abrahamic religions are so friggin' boring. They're only boring because of how they're presented. The mythology in the original ones are actually really just as interesting as the ancient ones.
It's not that they're not uninteresting. It's just that they're all fucking stupid.
I think it's because it became a world religion. It got very condensed down into like loads of stories got cut out, and it got chopped and chopped and chopped, and to the point where it was just kind of just the basic bits of what from in the Bible, and it was like they cut out all the interesting stuff. They basically wanted to chop out all the pagan influences they had, but obviously that didn't work because they kept a shitload in the festivals, and and it's just another, basically Christianity does monotheistic paganism at this point, and it's one of these things where. I like it when churches admit that they stole or borrowed shitloads from paganism in order to convert people, and I'm like, at least you admit it, because there's other churches who say no, there's nothing to do with paganism at all in our religion. Right? Why would we do that? That would be against our Christianity. And I'm like, well, you're talking bullshit.
But have you read the Bible? That's like almost.
Oh yeah, there's so many different stories from Mesopotamia in there.
It doesn't make sense, and it's fine. Like, it's okay.
In the beginning of the universe was created. This made a lot of people very unhappy, and widely been regarded as a bad move.
God created the heaven and the earth, and then everyone else went, oh, fuck's sake.
They wanted more spirit science.
Would you be okay if I stopped doing the series on the remake of the first episode, because I'm literally stuck? You have to give me the okay. I have to justify it to someone, if not myself, then you lot, obviously, because you're the ones that watch it. Because I literally can't, because of the way I make videos, which is I very linearly make them. I don't generally like to skip out on stuff unless a video is just like dragging and I'm like, okay, let's get to the point of the video, and I will skip ahead to that, and that's fine. But when I do the sort of series videos, I want to do everything, and I've just gotten to a point in that where what he said is just like, I don't know what to do with it. No idea what the fuck to do with it. Oh, what logic on Kent Hovind. I need to cover Kent Hovind because recently Creaky Blinder did a video on his mate. If I do me, I won't make any more spirit science. Just understand that. Because I won't let myself not carry on that series, but also because I'm a dick. I suffer from fucking massive anxiety. I'm a very broken human being. Which is why I don't consider myself a human being. The Bible says throw rocks at gay until they die. I hate Christianity because they hate they spread. The cycle of hate continues. Yeah, and they're ridiculous people.
One of the things I discovered was I saw some memes about Islamic afterlife or something. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, it occurred to me that it only really talks about men getting things in the afterlife, and I was like,
yeah, you looked
and I was
into
like,
that.
why is that? And I looked into it, and it was because Orthodox Islam, women don't have souls.
Which is just
Obviously, it's not all forms of Islam, but in Orthodox Islam, women are said they don't have souls, and I'm like, all right, so they're not even.
It's a big oof.
Yeah. They're not human then.
Yeah. Please do Kent and Matt Powell. Yeah, I would love to. I'm going to need to look into his little mate. I'm hoping that I really do want to get my my atheist ass kicked. And I already know like half the shit they're going to say, which is hilarious that they're so predictable. But the thing is, like, I know a lot of guys who do what I do get covered by people because people get very mad at them. But I don't get covered as much as some other people do. And I think it's because the way I do what I do, I can be quite difficult to interject. Not necessarily in the way I make things, but just in how sarcastic I am. I don't know. Maybe he'll prove me wrong, and I really hope so. But I have less debunks against me than I would like. I'm very, very, very upset about that.
Nobody likes me.
Nobody debunked me.
Nobody doesn't like me.
You need to steal my chair because I need
Okay.
I need to do a big toilet.
Oh, thanks for that. That's actually
You
worse.
still need to get out of the fucking way, woman.
That's even worse.
She
than
stood
saying
up, got completely in the way.
that. But that's what I do. I'm like a freaking doorstop.
That's not how doorstops work.
Doorstops, you stub your toes on them. That's why I
just
don't
got my
like them.
toes on doors.
I read a thing, but I probably have to go and find it. Oh my god, he's got so many bottles and glasses on here. I can't even find where his mouse is. There it is. Okay. I did read something earlier. Mighty one, yeah. I'm a Christian, but I get embarrassed by creationists. I'm also realistic, and I realise that Sir Sick is a bit of a dick. He's a lot of a dick, to be honest. But yeah. No, just because you're a Christian doesn't mean you're not. Doesn't mean you're unreasonable. And it's basically a very typical meme that you find around. It's tell him, as long as you don't tell people how to live their lives based off your religion, then I don't give a shit. Don't be telling people what to do. Just do what you want to do for yourself, and you're basically probably the better Christian ever. The Lord was with men of Judah, took possession of the hill country, but they were unable to drive people from the plains because they had chariots fitted with iron. Like, yeah.
No, I need that.
So, like, cars. Is that what you're saying? There's cars in the Bible. I've got the banana thing. I forgot about the banana thing. Is it box wine? No. I drink wine from bottles like a human.
Right. How many people have you scared away from the stream with your quote-unquote accent?
Actually, your numbers went up, so fuck you.
I don't believe you. Why would you lie? I'm going to make lots of crinkly sounds because I need antacid. I have got the Bernie chest. Might be something to do with drinking, but I'm not going to admit that. Zeus, good record producer. As he is. Right, what the fuck were we talking about? Something Christians.
Yeah.
Or something creationists. Creationists are terrible.
No, I was saying that...
You know how you said...
I like, Christians are not bad people. It's when you're pushing your religion on and expecting people to follow your religion when you're not really following it properly yourself.
Look what you actually did to the stream.
Oof! That is a big drop.
I don't think that's even true. I mean, our metrics are saying that it went from 103. Oh, no, it's popped back up again. But it said that it went down to 12. Which would be fine, honestly. We've said it before. But, like, if we were sat having a chat with each other and having people interject randomly and there were...
Beep, beep, said the car, and Jesus wept.
Yes. Jesus does weep over cars a lot.
Well, we've got chariots of iron.
Jesus built my hot
That
rod.
is definitely a car, innit?
I really like that song.
So God can't get in cars. That's what it basically says in the Bible.
And now I can't stop thinking about Jesus Built My Hot Rod by Ministry. Because that song is fucking awesome. If you like industrial metal, or if you don't like industrial metal, just try Jesus Built My Hot Rod. You might get into it. It's really good.
And Jesus said there'll be a thing called the internet and memes will be dank.
I thought Jesus says dig-a-ding-dang-a-dang-a-dong, ding-dong, dig-a-dig-a-dang-a-dong.
I can't
That is the
remember
main
what I
chorus
watched
of that
now.
song. It's awesome.
There was this thing that I watched where Jesus comes back from the dead. And everyone's like, oh my god, it's Jesus, oh wow. And he's like, no, fuck off. And he's like, no, I had this the first time. I just want to chill out and smoke weed. And he just goes off tries to hide from people.
There was the really good one with Christopher Eccleston as Jesus, as the second coming of Christ.
Is that what it's called?
No. He wasn't like, I want to hang out and smoke weed. He was like literally doing miracles and shit. Like I think it's a 2-parter. And spoilers, but... It's really old, and I'm sorry, but at the end of the first part, he's like, "No, I'm just thingy and blah blah blah. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to do any more miracles." And then someone walks in and drops a bomb by him, and the bomb goes off, and they're just like in the explosion. And he goes, "Well, just one more miracle," and takes a drink of his pint. It's really good. I mean, Christopher Eccleston is a really fucking good actor. He's one of my favourites. He's the reason that I got into the new Doctor Who's at all, because I was like, Christopher Eccleston playing fucking Doctor Who. I mean, he's in a leather jacket. I was very sad that they didn't continue him on longer, but he wanted more money. Apparently he's kind of a dick, but he's a really good actor, so, you know, whatever. But, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. But the Christopher Eccleston, I want to have sex with Christopher Eccleston, and Henry Cavill. They can both. Could fucking spit roast the shit out of me. It'd be great.
You're always going on about fucking Cavill.
Yeah.
I can't compete. Can't compete with those abs.
I mean, if you had Henry Cavill abs, I would leave you. Jesus, Lego, you don't have a license. Godzilla Moses. Is there a Godzilla? But oh my god, it's the Bible, but Godzilla is Jesus. Just the entire time.
You just scream.
It's like on the fucking cross. There's the plasma breath across a bunch of Roman soldiers. That That needs to be made. Someone go out. I deserve at least 20% of the royalties from the billions of dollars that film is going to make. What if Jesus was Godzilla? Or what if Godzilla was Jesus? Either or. I mean, it's pretty accurate. But yeah. I remember when Doctor Who was good. Yeah, I was never into the old ones. People go, oh, you know, these... it just makes me cringe.
What the fuck? I will gladly repent of boiling a kid in its mother's stomach in milk.
For what?
The fuck? That does sound like Bible-ish, though.
I will gladly repent of boiling a kid in its... Fanny!
Oh, Fanny.
Thank you, Commander Darklight.
Where did you put my wine?
I put it up here so that it was chilled. Because my window is really cold.
Your window.
What? As if that's like our actual fight. Do you know what? I hate you because you always call it your window. Can you imagine being that fucking petty? I can imagine you being that fucking petty. I mean, I've met you.
I probably was that petty back in there. Will senpai notice me? Yes, darling. What do you want, Crimson?
Yeah, she's your senpai, not me, right? I mean, it's the Crimson fucker. I thought your senpai would be Alucard.
The last commandment.
The good Alucard, not.
Is the 10 commandments.
The last commandment. Many commandment. It's the Bible, but every important character in their section of the Bible is played by Godzilla. That's better than my last idea. Because then you've got Moses, Godzilla. He comes down from the mountain with the two fucking plaques. And then just go, "Argh!" and plasma beams all of the fucking people. And then, and he also, like earlier in the story, he instead of dividing the Red Sea with magic, he uses the science of plasma breath that just shoots a big hole in the fucking ocean or whatever the fuck it's called. I got noticed. This is twice. I am complete. Henry Cavill is my senpai.
If Henry Cavill had long hair, it makes him way more appealing to me.
Well, she likes him as Geralt.
Yeah.
Or Gerald. As he's popularly known. Gerald.
It's not Gerald.
Geraldine.
Jesus Christ.
Imagine Deborah in Judges as Godzilla. Oh, what's the fucking Pontius Pilate as Godzilla?
What about Jonah? Godzilla eats the whale.
Godzilla is the whale, and so is Jonah. It gets very meta at that point. Completely avoiding the fact that it's his fault, I noticed in a guy and had to make a video. Yes. The science of plasma breath. Yes! Godzilla is real, don't you know?
At least, like, what he does is sort of, biologically implanted into his throat, whereas God just makes bushes burn and shit like that.
I mean,
which is totally a weed bush. That's why you see shit.
I mean, we've all made that joke, and it's still true.
It's
the burning bush. I mean, for fuck's sake. Either that or his pubes are on fire. I mean, really?
And he saw the burning bush.
And he was like, oh shit! Punched himself in the nuts. I punched myself in the nuts this morning. I don't know what I was doing, but I was patting at myself and I whacked myself right in the testicles and it really hurt. It always hurts. It's better than...
You do that way more than you should.
The
thing is, like, you whack yourself in the nuts more than I hit my pubic area.
You don't notice when you hit your pubic area. It's not as delicate. You're doing it right now, it's not as delicate. You just wouldn't notice.
No, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah. If you had a pair of tits that were made of nipple flesh, that's the way to put it. Like, she when I sit there and I will flick the shit out of my nipples.
Thing is, right?
She literally covered her eyes
it?
then. I flicked myself on the nipples. She hates it.
I hate flicking nipples. It looks so painful. But when we watch that thing and
Crank 2,
and the guy cuts his nipple off, doesn't bother me.
You found that hilarious.
Yeah, that was
and I
funny.
was like, oh, no.
I don't know. Gore doesn't bother me though. Maybe I am.
It wasn't gore though. It was nipples being sliced off.
Maybe I'm a sociopath because the gore doesn't bother me.
It's not the fact that gore. Yeah, but you get bothered by stupid, insignificant shit.
Yeah, like I don't like holes.
Yeah, you could show her a picture that was just a bunch of dots.
No. Ugh.
Literally, you could get a piece of paper and just do dots on it.
It's not that bad. I don't
No,
mind
I bet
dots.
it is. I bet it.
No.
I'm sorry, not dots. Little circles. Loads of little circles on a piece of paper. Yeah, exactly.
No.
There you go. You would hate that.
Fucking no, that's horrible.
Yeah, what's that artwork where it's all made out of dots?
The dots doesn't.
What if you're really close to it?
It doesn't bother me.
What if you're really like here? And all you can see is
the thing that, like, I've gone through years and bubbles have not bothered me, and then I decided to lean really far in the bath because I wanted to
look at the bubbles.
Well, I've been using my hand to move the water, and I was like, oh, my hand's probably like used.
I should use my face.
No,
that's what it sounds like. You're going.
No. Because my hand is used to the temperature of the water, I put my arm in instead, and I put my face really close to the bubbles, because I was testing the temperature of the water.
I'm really upset that you weren't just there to use your face.
No, and my face got really close to it, and I freaked out. Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, it's not water lilies. Water lilies are really nice. It's lotus pods.
Lotus pods are
They're fucking dirty.
And then when some cunt does it on the armpit or something and they Photoshop it together.
It's like loads of little circles.
Our kids said trichophobia
I don't like...
to us.
I don't like the circles, but I can cope with them. I can't stand the lotus pods because they're circles with something in the middle of them. Yeah. And that is what gets me. I fucking hate it. It's like...
Little mini tongues.
They look like insects inside skin and it's fucking disgusting.
What about ink blots?
Don't bother me.
No, I can't imagine ink blots would bother you. I mean, it's all two bears high-fiving anyway, so...
Two bears high-fiving?
But...
There she lusted after her lovers whose genitals were those of donkeys and whose emission was like that of horses. Lol.
You are not the only person who keeps fucking sharing that with me.
I really think you should be in the Bible just lol at the end though. I
think the other thing is that it is a huge mistake that in the Bible that's Ezekiel 23:20 when it should be Ezekiel 4:20. 69 blaze it. Lol, lamau, rough lamau.
Yeah, I didn't realise it was a thing. Like,
until everybody on the planet at the very same time saw that image because every cunt me was sharing it going, haha, doesn't this look horrible? And then you lot saw it and went, like, oh my god, what the fuck is that?
Like honeycombs and bees' nests and things like that. I didn't like looking at them. They kind of freaked me out, especially when you see the bees going in and out of them. That freaked me the fuck out. I hate that.
But it didn't start to truly bother you.
It didn't bother me.
Until that connection was made.
Until the skin...
Until that champion of humans.
Yeah, until somebody photoshopped it onto somebody's skin and that freaked me the fuck out.
Now someone needs to take, like, someone lifting their shirt up and then put a honeycomb with bees coming in and out of it on their skin.
God.
Can you fucking imagine how horrible that would be? They're like just crawling across the surface and then walking into it.
In The Witcher...
I am a piece of shit, you're welcome.
In The Witcher, one of the three hags...
Oh yeah, she's trichophobia person.
She has like a
comb
eye and the bee and flies come in and out of it.
Which is worse than bees somehow.
I can't fucking deal with that. I hate... Looking at her makes me feel sick.
Yeah, you have to kill the hags. I mean, you can spare them, but you should kill them. Fuck them. Fucking bastards.
They have flies.
I think you can.
There's flies coming out their eyes. Kill them.
Kill them now. Kill them with the stabby boy. Kill them with the mini stabby boy.
We all know Obi-Wan Kenobi is Jesus, true.
I thought Obi-Wan Kenobi was Satan. That's what the JWs told me.
Oh my god, there's a Reddit dedicated to it, fuck's sake. No.
r/nope.
Yeah, basically.
I'm a shit. There's got to be an r/nope.
Don't start talking about spiders either. I don't like fucking spiders.
Well, what about the holes, but with spiders coming out of them?
Oh, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Because it doesn't fucking bother me.
Oh,
but it really bothers you.
Oh, that is dire.
And it doesn't.
No.
It doesn't actually hurt you, but it does make you feel bad.
Oh god.
And that's what true love is.
I feel fucking vile now.
I thought you were going to say I feel violated.
I do.
You violated me with the spider holes.
Have you seen Candyman? Is it my mum?
It's terrifying, or was.
My mum was absolutely. She's kind of over her fear now, but she used to be terrified of bees and wasps, and she did not want me to watch that movie because of her fear. Because I kind of was scared because of her, because she was like, she freaked out a lot when I was little around bees, so I got the fear from it. Mm. As I got older, I got over the fear, but I never seen them, and she's like, yeah, don't watch them, they're scary as fuck. And yeah, and now I don't want to watch it because it's probably got beehives and shit in it.
As far as I remember, it actually doesn't. It might have, but I don't recall it.
It's really weird. Like, you know when the beekeepers and they lift out that thing from the beehive.
Yeah.
And it's coated with bees.
Yes.
That doesn't bother me.
Well, you can't see the holes.
I can't see the holes, so it doesn't. Swarming insects and shit like that doesn't bother me. Don't care.
There was a thing. Oh god, I don't know what it was called. One of you fuckers will probably know what it is. But there was this.
Yeah, exactly, Dusty. I don't call it a fear. I'm not scared of it. It just makes me feel ill.
Okay, on a completely different note, although equally ick. As a kid, I remember watching a film. I think it was with my brother. He might remember what it was, but he's not great with remembering stuff. But it was a film, or maybe a made-for-TV type film, or maybe just a made-for-video film. I don't know.
Are you warm?
Quite warm.
I'm burning up.
Just open the window.
Oh, I was going to take my shirt off.
She was going to get her tits out, chat, and I ruined it. You're welcome.
But
I mean, just flash your tits.
But D&D shirt.
She does have a T-shirt that says, "They see me rolling, they hating," and it's got a picture of a D20, and that's how you know she's a piece of shit.
It was the cheapest shirt on Amazon, so I went for it.
It's annoying because it said, just get one that you like. Haven't you ordered another one? Oh, I thought you ordered a different one as well.
I want that one that says Run D&D instead of Run DMC.
Am I just going to have to order it for you and you won't, because you won't buy it?
Probably. I won't buy it. It's like 18 quid. I'm not buying that.
I need to figure out how...
That's expensive.
I reckon if I figure out how to make it so that people can just buy...
Sir Sick is violating Mrs. Sick's spider holes.
Oh, God, though.
Jacob, you're getting banned.
God, though, if I stuck my dick in you and spiders came out,
I'm done.
I think we're both done.
I think we're both done. Never having sex again after that.
I'm just setting you on fire. I'm just like, I put a plastic tub on you to protect you from the fire, and then realizing what a stupid mistake that was. Oh no, that is pretty awful. I'm allergic to anything with more than 4 legs that bites or stings.
See, that's one of the things. Crumpets, for some fucking reason, I don't know why, they do not bother me. I think it's because they're food and they're delicious.
They're so tasty.
I think it's like I just say,
oh no! Just eat the fucker.
I don't even look at the holes. It's just going in.
That's a crumpet. It go in face.
Yeah.
See crumpet? No, crumpet go face. Crumpet go face.
I think it's the deliciousness of a crumpet overcomes the fact that it's got holes in it.
I really like crumpets.
Crumpets are gorgeous.
One of those things. The problem I have with crumpets is that you have them for about 5 minutes and they go off. And it's really fucking irritating. You can't... I think they last about 4 days. I feel like that's the timing of it. Speaking of spiders can fuck off onto the extinct list. The thing is, it's spiders, yeah, she hates. Arachnids, Not something that actually bothers you as a species, as a
No,
is it a species or as an overall?
Scorpions don't bother me.
And I fucking hate scorpions. Scorpions freak me the fuck out.
Not bothered.
If I saw a scorpion like in a room, I would shit myself. That is the kind of thing I'm like, okay, I've got to hit this thing with a fucking baseball
Well, the
bat.
way I see it is because they've got like little pincers. They're not all legs, so
My
they
main
don't bother
issue
me.
is they're the ones with the stingers, and the stingers do the dead to you.
Yeah.
They are dangerous to me.
Like, when am I gonna afford to go anywhere that has scorpions? Never.
Well, I don't think you'll ever go anywhere hot ever again because you realise that there's just the hotter you get, the more spiders you get.
Well, your family invited us to go down to Australia / New Zealand.
And then you
And
remembered
I was like,
all... That sounds really nice.
I
And then
can
you
go.
remembered all the spiders.
I was like, I can go see all the stars. I can finally go to the outback and see the Milky Way instead of seeing like the one star in the sky.
You can see them from England. You just have to go out into the country.
But that's more preferable. I'd rather go Lake District.
Or Scotland. There's no one in Scotland.
Sometimes Scotland gets the aurora as well.
Aurora.
And Scottish people know drugs.
Scottish people really know drugs. They are so good at drugs.
They really know drugs.
It's like a fucking talent. Scorpions are like land lobsters, only not as tasty. There are scorpions in Kent. Like, wild scorpions?
Well, it's a good job I don't live in Kent, innit?
I know one person who lives in Kent.
I don't know anybody who lives in Kent.
Now, actually, they might not live in Kent anymore, but I would just leave them. The sickening, gross feeling. Spider, I can't look away because my body says, you're in utter mortal danger. Move at a constant pace, please. Yeah, that sounds similar to you.
I can't, if I see it, I can't look away from it. Because if I look away, it can move without me seeing.
Is this the other thing?
It's this, yeah.
And then they're out there for fucking days. And then they get to...
I don't, no.
The decisions they make don't make Spain.
They're too sneaky. That's what I don't like about
Tusk's septic finger is in Scotland. Well, we can't go there then.
Oh, fuck no.
No, fuck no.
Just his finger, though. Is it not him?
Just his finger.
Not him.
But it is the size of about 4 counties. you just see this thing and you're like, what the fuck is that? And then you notice the nail bed and you're like, oh fuck.
And I was like,
and it's got Tusk
like
tattooed
that,
on the side.
That's Hadrian's Wall. Wait a minute, that's
and
not
there's
Hadrian's...
Tusk. Well, it's a finger really, but...
That's not Hadrian's Wall. That's Tusk's finger.
That's no small separating wall between countries. That's a fucking finger. Oof. A pro wrestler I follow on Twitter once posted that a scorpion came out of his drain while he was taking a shower and stung him in the foot. I had nightmares. I'm not fucking surprised. Fuck that shit. I have nightmares about scorpions just like turning up. They are just something that bothers me. The bit Hook. The boo box in Hook. Fuck.
Oh, right.
Fuck the boo box in Hook.
That never bothered me.
Oh my god, it bothers me so much. Oh,
It's
let's
really
go do the
weird
boo
'cause,
box.
like,
I like the fact that the actor who plays that is some
It's
chick.
really weird because I'm supposed to be scared of them because they're arachnids, but I'm not.
You're not afraid of arachnids, you're afraid of spiders.
Yeah.
Because you're insane. Shelob versus Aragog. I don't know who Aragog is, but I'm assuming it's a giant scorpion. Or the Scorpion King. You know, good CG versus fucking awful CG. Just the worst. That would be more entertaining, I'll be honest.
I watched the first movie that I watched with our children was The Scorpion King.
Really?
And
Why?
Because she brought one of the babies in. Because I stayed in the hospital so I could get used to the babies.
Okay, right. This is fuck the boo box.
Yeah, I stayed in the hospital to get used to the babies, and the first film that I watched with one of them was The Scorpion King. And then she wheeled the other one in. She went, "Are you okay with 2 of them now?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's fine." And then I watched Golden Compass.
Was it The Scorpion King, which is the one without him as... Because that's The Mummy 2, isn't it?
The original Scorpion King with very young Dwayne Johnson.
No. What I mean, so it's the one where he is a character in it and not just the end boss.
Yeah.
So you watched an okay film.
It was all right. I quite
The Scorpion
liked it.
film is pretty. The Scorpion film. The Scorpion King is a pretty okay film. The Mummy, I think it's the Mummy 2, with him as the end boss.
And
he looks like an end boss, and it's just awful.
The original Mummy, I really liked.
Most people do. It's a good film.
The new one is shite.
The new one is a vehicle for the poison dwarf. Tom Cruise just, oh my god. In the right films, Tom Cruise is very entertaining, very charismatic, very...
Oh yeah, the scarab scene with all the scarabs.
That isn't my favourite.
That don't bother me.
Of course it doesn't, you fucking psychopath.
They're not spiders, it don't bother me.
So if spiders burrowed into people and climbed up their arms and you could see their little legs as they scuttled up their arms.
The bad CGI in Scorpion King is beautiful. It adds to it now.
Scorpion King with bad CGI The Rock.
Yeah.
The whole of the film with him as bad CGI Scorpion The Rock would be amazing. But one of the things I like about that film, there was a period of time, the same place where I nearly burnt my home down.
For fuck's sake, Sammy. Right.
We've actually been looking into that.
I've actually been looking into it. A lot of places do not do 15-ounce mugs.
We can get you a place that does a normal size mug.
We can just get a gift-made thing for ourselves, and then we send it to you. That's pretty much the only thing we could probably do.
There is a temptation, considering how much you fucking spent on it, that we might just make one for you. But you'll have to contact me on Twitter if we're going to ever organise that.
It's not a thing we can...
You crazy, crazy diamond.
Yeah,
Jesus.
It's not something that we're going to be able to actually set up so that you can just buy it off of our store type thing.
Yeah, we've tried.
We tried to set it up.
Unless you know someone who does. Because we would actually like to... Like, I like big cups. I like big cups in the can, not lie. You are the brother cat, didn't
That explains why you like my tits.
They're not cups.
Yeah, the cup sizes, dude.
Yeah, but I can't drink whiskey out of your tits.
Oh, God, please don't. Especially mine, they're really sweaty.
I like sweaty tits in the can.
That's one thing that... big tits are so nice. They get really fucking sweaty.
You're just going to pour the rest in?
Well, yeah, it's mine, isn't it?
Well, true. I just thought you might want 2 more drinks instead of 1 more big drink. I was trying to be clever about it.
Nah.
Cleverness is for people who aren't.
Thank you, Sammy, anyway, but yeah, we're probably just...
Contact me on Twitter, we'll talk.
Yeah, we'll probably just end up making
Because
one.
you've spent so much fucking money on just trying to get a cup.
We might just get you one.
Yeah. But, if anybody can find a place that does merchandise...
Most of the places I've looked at to do the cups and stuff, they're all small cups, they're not big ones.
Yeah, it's really annoying. But like I said, I actually like the idea of being able to sell, because that speaks to me. Big,
sweaty
fat.
body shots. No.
Yeah, the idea of like belly button shot, like you don't like belly buttons.
I don't like belly buttons. Belly buttons are gross.
It could be the sexiest bird on the planet because she's like way into chicks when they're hot. No matter how hot she was, you'd be like, yeah, I'm not drinking that out of that. What, are you fucking crazy?
No. Freaking Jennifer Love Hewitt can come up to me and I'm like, no.
Oh, what, the Eskimo?
She's gorgeous though.
She's still an Eskimo.
Whatever. She's still gorgeous.
The Estimus? Estimus.
Whiskey tits.
Whiskey tits.
Would you like it if my boobs dispense whiskey?
No, because it would be really weird. That'd be very strange.
What if you just like really wanted a quick drink?
I'd just buy a bottle of whiskey. I mean, to be fair, if your tits dispensed whiskey, I'd sell it.
Yeah, I know you would.
Or I'd never buy it. It depends on the quality. It might be shit whiskey. Might be just that horrible fucking...
How much do we need to pay sick to swig whiskey from his sister's tits?
$1,000.
Million.
I mean, I was going to go with a number that they might actually pay us.
Million.
Do they have to come out of her nipples?
You can work together, but it's still $1 million.
Wait, you want multiple people sucking?
No, they want to see you doing it.
Right. But
I don't
who's
know.
working together?
I'm not really into nipple stuff anyway. It doesn't bother me. I'm like,
No, she likes them being flicked really hard.
Oh, fuck off. Oof.
No matter how shitty.
Where
you
does
could tell it to him.
Jacksepticeye get his large mugs?
From Jacksepticeye lands, I don't know.
Island?
But that is worth looking into.
Yeah.
If he sells large mugs, find out where he sells them.
Yeah.
This is your literal job.
Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah. And she likes Jacksepticeye.
I
Jacksepticeye.
haven't watched him in a while, actually.
But you
Big
do.
tit, Mrs. C.
She has got massive tits. They're great. Oh.
Freaking my D&D group guy. He asked me how big my tits were.
Did you say hook?
No, I just told him the size, and he was like, "Oh, that's reasonable."
Head sized.
Head size. They're not that big. Your head is huge.
I'd say my head size. I mean, the tip of my penis is a big head, but
No, my boobs are average. They're D's and sometimes double D's. Yeah, they're very average.
Don't start on me about tit size. I never fucking comprehend it. Because it's letters. I don't know.
The numbers is the back size,
Ma.
and the
Ma.
the letters is the cup size.
Ma. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it, and I'm never going to get it because I refuse to. I'm like your mum and computers. Jablades!
When I was breastfeeding, they were big.
Mm.
They were like...
When you were pregnant, they were fucking hook as well.
Yeah, they were big, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were
But
like...
then you had two fucking of the bastards in you.
They were like fucking rocks. They were so solid. They really hurt. I'm so glad I'm not pregnant.
It's hilarious because for about 5 years after she had the kids, it's like, oh, I kind of want another kid. And like, no, you don't. Like, I don't.
Damn.
But then I'm not stupid.
Blind the Seer's got some big ones.
How big?
XQPZ size. Amazing. Very big.
Wouldn't they be like just the size of a house?
More than a mouthful is... It depends how big your mouth is, Dart. Like, I have a big mouth.
I agree with more than a handful is a waste. Do you not like... Like, can you imagine having to just play with a mouthful of tit? That's just not enough. They need to fill your mitts, unless you've got tiny little girl hands. I don't know.
My grandma had double G's. They were huge.
I had a GF with guggers. I died.
Smothered.
She climbed on top of me, and their tits just smashed me into the bed, and I did the dead.
Loki smothered, yeah.
Loki, House of Bent Head from the double G's in the face. Two potential weapons. Imagine going out like that.
They are three sizes: small, large. I would say large then, because I don't have really small boobs like you get with models.
That reminds me, I like the film Anger Management and the bit in it where it's like, oh, we were talking about penis size.
If a handful,
I like them when they're big, and I like them when they're enormous.
Phil, it depends how big your hands are. That's the thing. A handful is equal to a C. And mine's bigger than a handful if the handful is a C.
But your tits mostly fill my hands.
You got big hands though.
Exactly. I mean, Phil has tiny freak hands.
Yeah, R.I.P. Loki. Memento Mori.
I don't get it.
Remember, you will die.
Okay. I mean, yeah. But,
average, yeah. I'd say I've got average boobs, but
apparently he has average hands.
I do get people commenting that they're big.
People have thought that you have fake tits.
Yeah, they do that a lot as well.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe...
She has big old tits. I don't even have that big hands, but apparently they're bigger than I thought.
C++, fuck's sake.
C++. Wait, what? Got coding tits. Right, I thought that was that, but I've just realised
Let's
that's
not talk about object, please.
Which object? Objet d'art?
Oh.
Objet d'art.
I don't know.
Object.
This is a strange stream. Yes, it is. Welcome.
It's a terrible stream for terrible people. This is the place you come to just ruin your fucking life. We will talk about tits. We spent a very... I'm not going to even bring up exactly what we talked about, but it was an animal and various genres of music. And people wouldn't stop making fucking jokes about it, and now I've probably ruined my life. Oh. Well, someone's... Oh,
my man boob gives me two black eye. Yeah. I guess I'm so used to having large boobs that I naturally hold them down if I'm doing any type of jumping exercise.
To be fair...
Even when I'm wearing a bra, I still hold them because I think it's an instinct. One of the worst things that happens is that I catch my nipples on doors because I forget how far they stick out. And I catch my nipples on doors when I'm opening them, and it really hurts.
Wish I knew what you two look like. Been listening. Well, I look like sexy, handsome, famous, good at sex, and she's a woman.
I am overweight. Really, not as big as I think I am, though.
You're nowhere near as big as you think you are. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. We'll get walking down the street, and some fucking orb will walk down the road. No offense.
That's so mean.
It is mean, but, you know, a big girl will be walking down the street and rolling down the street, and she'll be like, "That's what I look like, that is." And I'm like, "Are you fucking stupid?" And so I hit her across the head. And she falls over properly like a person. And so, see, you barely roll at all. And that's how our relationship works.
I have long dark hair with half my head shaved, if that helps.
Yeah, she played Cyberpunk and then decided to be
I did this before. I wanted to do this way before Cyberpunk even came out.
Yeah, because you played Cyberpunk 2020 because you're a fucking...
And I have...
And it turned out 2020 was way worse than Cyberpunk.
Dark eyes, dark hair, olive skin, and I'm really fucking greasy because I have really oily skin.
She also has self-esteem issues, so don't believe anything she says.
I have paper thin lips. My lips are really fucking thin.
And she happens to be, and she'll agree with basically all of this.
If you want,
I'm good looking.
If you want to see what I look like, just go on Twitter.
I might be a bit overweight, but I'm good looking, very sexy.
An orb. We just got them a
Some
fat
fucking orb. Weeble wobbles don't fall down. Look, I'm not making a value judgment on some fat bitch, but it's not like it happened behind her back. I take the Ricky Gervais philosophy on fat people, and that is to say, I'm a bit of a fat cunt myself, but I will never be as fat as the truly fat bastards of the world. I can't comprehend being so fat that I can't get up. Like, that doesn't happen without unlimited food. That doesn't happen. There is no fucking developing nation with some poor bastard who needs to be craned out of his house. That doesn't fucking happen.
If she doesn't bounce back up when you hit her, she's an okay weight. Oof.
Oh, fucking hell. Jesus Christ. That is bad. Oh, terrible person. Good evening, Worksop, Nottinghamshire.
The way I judge it is if you can do a squat and it doesn't hurt. Like, yeah.
That hurts me.
You can't squat?
I'm trying to figure out what you mean by squat.
I'll show you. Look.
But then everything hurts me.
Okay, ready? Right, that's way
well,
too...
she's going to
You're
impress
way
me.
too close to your fucking screen then. Okay. When you squat, it's just this.
No, that would probably be fine, actually.
Yeah, and then you do 10 of them.
Yeah, but then that would be exercise, and then that would hurt. I just play Beat Saber at
Oh.
Expert Plus and Beat Sexy.
I've always had quite strong legs though, so exercising my legs doesn't actually do fucking anything because I've always had strong legs.
Morbidly obese people play life with cheats. I mean, it's got to be effectively.
You play life with cheese and hide big chunks of cheese from me when I walk in the room. Like, you're like, oh shit.
Because I know you're going to say some mimmy shit at me.
Why are you sitting there eating a chunk of cheese?
It's delicious. Shut up.
Freaking, that's what I used to do as a kid, because my mum never let me have cheese. So I used to nick chunks of it.
Didn't you blame her for making you fat and then you hide cheese from her?
Oh, this is before, like, after that.
Before or after?
No, after. My mum frequently fed me food, like a big meal, and then would give me leftovers. And that was like another meal. So I put on so much fucking weight.
Yeah, that's one of the things. Like, overfeeding your kid and then blaming them for being fat makes you a fucking moron. No offence, Mrs. Six Mum, but you're kind of a moron.
After I left my mum's house and I went to go live with my dad, and my dad works long hours, so he wasn't around.
He didn't feed you anything, so
he wasn't
you didn't
around,
eat anything.
and he didn't feed anything, so I didn't eat anything, and I lost shitloads of weight, and then I met you.
And then she met me, and I feed her like a fucking asshole. I don't actually feed her shit. I just feed her a meal. It's usually a reasonably sized meal, but we're being good. Mostly. We had a takeaway the other day, but it was delicious.
But we didn't eat anything after it, though.
No, usually we eat something and then we have a takeaway. And I've not let you convince me. Oh my god, you wouldn't fucking believe this shit. She was fucking there, on the bed, rolling over repeatedly, going, feed me pizza! And I had to say no.
I get cravings.
I've never had to say no so many times in my fucking life.
I get cravings because of S.A.D, and it's usually for sugar.
It was really bad.
It's usually for sugar or carbs, and it's usually pizza.
I offered her
it's pizza or ice cream.
A single. It was a cheese and ham toasty, and that's what she was gonna get, and that's what you got. And she had it, and she was like, "Yeah, I feel much better now." So yeah, that's much better than fucking pizza, isn't it? Yeah. And she hasn't worshipped my penis because of it. She wasn't like bowing at my strength of will.
Why would I bow at your cock?
Because it's the only thing about me. That is, I can't remember the phrase.
It's the only good thing about
It's the only good thing about me, that was it.
God, she was a cock.
I know.
Anyone remember 2 Pints of Lager? I fucking love 2 Pints of Lager. Oh, don't.
All I ever think of that...
Oh, Mrs. Sick reminds me of Donna. I've had that so many fucking times. She does not sound like me.
Which one's Donna?
The curly-haired one.
Oh, the,
Because she's northern. That's what people are. Oh, you sound like her. You must be like her. No, fuck off.
She's like a black chick.
No, she's not black.
Who am I thinking of?
I don't know.
I swear one of them was black.
No, they live in that shitty flat together.
Yeah.
And there's that lass who hates her boyfriend, but she still stays with him.
Say it again. It's pint of...
Donna from 2 Pints. That's all you need to put.
Donna. 2 pints. Oh no, I see what you mean. Why?
Yeah,
Why
they say
did I
like
think she
they
was
say
black?
like no, like people. I think it's because she's got really big curly hair there. But yeah, your brain.
She was quite tanned. Right, this is really old brain memory. She's hot though.
But you have a thing about northern birds. Is that what it is?
Apparently so. I don't know why I always thought...
Well, you didn't get laid until you came up north, so...
That's actually true.
Maybe you like northern birds.
I like northern birds because they're so fucking easy.
Northern birds are easy.
Super. It's just like fucking simple as pie. I could go out right now and just get laid.
Probably.
That's actually probably true.
Well, not now because pubs are closed.
Honestly, I don't think it'd be that complicated. I've had chicks. A very distinct memory of mine was trying to talk a friend of mine's child out of fucking doing something really stupid. I was on the phone to them.
Why'd you keep your helmet on all the time so nobody could see that you're a giant dick. What?
No, I tell them I'm a giant dick. They know.
You have a giant dick.
I am and have. It's a combo. But, blah, blah, blah. I can't remember what I was going to say.
Yeah, you do that a lot.
I really need a wee. I'm going to have to move.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Fuck, I have to move. Oh.
It's like 5 minutes. Can't you just bloody wait?
I really need a piss. I've been holding it in for like 15 minutes. So, let's be fair.
Hurry up. Move.
Alright, be entertaining for like 20 seconds.
I don't understand the word entertaining.
I know, that's why you hate
This
me.
is why I don't do live streams for myself, because
You should.
I'm not entertaining. Oh my god, your lumbar support is amazing on this chair. Oh my god. This exercise works. I guess? I don't know. We don't really have sex that often because we're lazy. Heard a contestant on Total Wipeout who sounded like Mrs. Sick. The amount of time that people say, oh, you sound like this person, you sound like this person, and all it is because when I'm Northern. Or you sound like Ingrid from Game of Thrones. I went, yeah, we have the same accent, that's about it, even though her actual accent is not even that. Her Northern accent is really good, actually. When you're on the piss, you gotta piss. I don't know, I've had like a bottle of wine now, practically, and I haven't gone for a piss yet. He really does. He can't. His bladder must be like frigging teeny tiny, because he always ends up having to get up every bloody time.
Excuse me, but I drink so much more than you. Come on, shift.
I just went to listen to that Donna you spoke of. Doesn't sound like Mrs. Sick. Told you, I don't sound like her. We probably have a similar accent, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I've heard that I'm more whiny than she is.
Yeah,
Whiny, because I'm drinking wine.
You're definitely more wino than she is.
Wino.
That's true. You're not entertaining, so Six Penis would beg to differ. I mean... Boof. Okay. I'll drink to that. I'll drink to everything. I might have a weak bladder, but I could just piss my chair.
I kept getting compared to Neville Longbottom as a kid. Yeah, but have you seen Neville now? He's actually apparently he's quite attractive. I ain't seen
Neville would smash.
Let me have a look, actually.
I mean, has he? Like the fact that you went for your own phone for the first time ever.
Neville.
Some of us think there's 3 northern accents: Scouse, Geordie, and everywhere else. No, Northerners think that Southerners give a shit, and that's the difference. I've been told so many times that Southerners think that Northerners are stupid, and Southerners are just getting on with their lives and, achieving things and, creating worth in the world, and Northerners are getting pissed off at Southerners for thinking that they're so shit. Yeah, he fucking practically looks like what's his name? He practically looks like Boyfriend.
That's probably what it is. I don't find him attractive. Neville as an adult is not attractive. People going, oh, he was a really pudgy kid and he ended up being really attractive when he was older. And I'm like, he's not attractive though.
Well, you're far more attracted to the pudgy kid. I mean,
well, no.
That's what you sounded like, so, be clear. No. You could at least see that he's a conventionally... That's what we say.
If you want to know the type of people I'm attracted to, Mads Mikkelsen. Oof.
Weird-looking guys with talent, which says that I am both talented and weird-looking.
Mads Mikkelsen is gorgeous. He's my type. And then you need Hathor Bjornsson. And then, yeah.
Aren't I the most conventionally attractive person you've been into?
Jason Momoa's hair. Hathor Bjornsson's body, Mads Mikkelsen's face.
To be fair, Jason Momoa is someone that you've always been quite into.
He is attractive,
in general, and I would say he's the most conventionally attractive person that you're into.
It's a shame that he's...
he's the person that I most look like.
It's a shame he's probably a bit of a woo-tard.
There is that. Which, yeah, is definitely a
I
thing.
am not attracted to pudgy children. Fuck's sake.
On that amazing
Oh my
revelation,
God.
we're going to end the stream.
No.
Neville in my bottom.
Oh my God.
All right, thank you everyone for coming, but we're going to
Thank
fuck
you,
off
Dirt
now.
Alex. We're going now.
Bye.